Hola, gringas y gringos. Welcome to
Gringos Are Us.
Expats with a Plan. I'm Gina.
And I'm Mark. Today we're going to take you out to the Botanical Garden here in San Miguel de Allende. Coming up right after this.
This is the Botanical Garden of El Charco del Ingenio.
And the ants were busy.
$50 a person, not a bad deal. They have over 500 species of cactus in this preserve. Some of them are endangered.
Margie found one.
His ants are so much fun.
They were working.
There were a lot of waterfowl in this particular section of the garden. And so I happen to have this app called Merlin, and Merlin will let you take a photograph of a bird, and it'll even let you record bird song, and it will identify those birds based on your GPS location. And if you are interested in doing some birding of your own, I will put the link for the Merlin app down below.
All this stuff keeps going down below.
Who knew there was so much variety in this sort of plant life?
Yo, you think a cactus is a cactus is a cactus. Oh no.
I swear this looks like a pine cone. Oh yes, I felt like a Girl Scout. I thought we needed to explore the reeds.
I was just hoping nothing jumped out.
He was worried about snakes. But I wanted to see where it would go, and that's where it went. Next to some cracked up mud close to the water side.
That was stinky.
Stinky cracked up mud. Mark's like, get me out of here.
I don't do well in enclosed spaces.
You see, who knew that this many flowers would bloom on a cactus?
Look at this. We had no idea that these pods that they turn into almost like a wooden trunk, like a regular tree. But it's very porous inside. We did see a piece of this cut, and it's very, very porous, but wow. And the same thing for this type of cactus. It looks like a tree, right? Look at this. But as you get up to the top, and you get the fresh, you got the flower bud right here, and the fresh little...
And the spines.
And the spines, yeah. Wow.
This is the dam that creates the reservoir that they used to feed the water for San Miguel de Allende. In the rainy seasons, it actually still overflows and puts water down into the Charco Canyon. And this is an old pump house that was pumping water into the iron pipe that you will see that is dilapidated, and that used to go to the La Aurora textile factory for the use of generating electricity inside the factory.
Whoa, those are some giant turds right there. Here's my foot for comparison. Giant turds. Tell me, what poops something this big?
No comment.
We still don't know. This was fun. Like, people made it a thing to go do these little Zen rock formation things.
Again, no comment.
This particular starship structure was actually built by a German artist. You can find out more about it, if you're interested, at the El Charco del Ingenio website.
You mean it's not something that's going to be down below?
It's on the website.
Oh, it's narrow, folks.
Oh yeah, it was like just circular passages.
Yes, and you hope you don't run into somebody coming the other direction. And there you see the pipe that used to take the water down to La Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, Mark is always looking down because I don't like Mr. No Shoulders.
And that magical little puddle of water right there is what this preserve is named after. El Charco del Ingenio. It means the pool of ingenuity.
I got a feeling it's more than just a puddle because we were a good ways away. You did not realize how deep this canyon was until we really started going down a little bit and then went, whoa.
I know, it's impressive, and I wanted so much to get a drone shot of that, but... And then you get this lovely view of the reservoir right above San Miguel. This is the best view. This man who lived in that house, best view.
That man has got it going on.
Yes, Dalai Lama actually called this place one of the most peaceful places in all of Mexico, one of 5. So says the Dalai Lama.
Have that going for me. The Four Winds Plaza, which are the east, the west, north, and the south, all different colors. And that water's cold, folks. It felt wonderful.
Well, welcome back.
Wasn't that great? We had a blast. Had no idea that this little undertaking was going to give us as much pleasure and as much footage as what we really got.
Oh, yeah. So if you are interested in going to this botanical garden, we have a few recommendations for you. First of all, it is 50 pesos per person. They do private group tours. Those cost a little bit extra, like 80 pesos per person. And they also have an annual membership if you live here long term in San Miguel de Allende. I forget how much that was.
900 pesos.
Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's good for you and 2 guests. They're open daily, every day, from 9 to 5. There is a cafe inside. I believe the cafe is open from 9 to 4. And if you want anything other than basically water to drink
or anything to eat, you have to get it at the cafe, and you have to eat it at the cafe.
Yep.
But you are allowed to bring bottled water inside. There are restrictions on photography as well. I think it's mostly isolated to things like drone footage and professional looking cameras,
Yep.
things like that. There is a fee that you have to pay. I don't know what the fee is, but I'm guessing it's actually higher than most people anticipate it should be.
And it's just a little bit outside of the drone range from here. So we
Yes, I did try.
We
I
tried, but-
My batteries, if the wind is blowing, I don't get much more than 20-minute battery time max, and I can make it all the way out to Parroquia, and then I start up the hill, and then I get the low battery warning, and it automatically brings it back home. I tried, but oh well.
other recommendations: comfortable shoes and good socks, because you're going to be doing a fair amount of walking, and I highly recommend a bandana, because there are a couple places where you can actually get some cool water to wet the bandana, and it feels wonderful.
Oh, and honestly, go as soon as they open, because as the day progresses, it gets really hot.
Ooh.
And it's very dry. And I also want to say that this is a very popular exercise spot for a lot of people, walkers and runners who pretty much go regularly to get their exercise.
We got our exercise.
I still don't know what left those great big giant turds either.
Something big.
If you go to their website, I will put the link below. Their website is extremely detailed.
I'm looking for it. Oh, okay.
Oh my God. Anyway, their site is very, very detailed. They have listing of all the types of cacti, all the types of succulents. I mean, all the types of birds, everything that comes into play at this preserve is listed on that website.
And the other good thing is they list everything in both English and Spanish. Mm-hmm. Well, not everything. I take that back. There's a couple of the interiors that are exclusively Spanish, but the overwhelming majority of stuff out there, they have both an English and a Spanish version there for you.
Including the website.
Yes. And they also give you a very detailed map that has a lot of information on it that you saw snippets of that handout in the footage. So it's very good to have, very easy to follow. The only time that we ever had anything where we got lost was where at pretty close to the end, and we actually stumbled across this gentleman's house up there.
Which we do have in the video. Yeah.
I got news for you, folks. He has the best view of all of San Miguel de Allende, and we actually got to meet him, and he was absolutely one of the nicest people that we met. And he was just like, yeah, just go right down here to my gate, turn left, and you'll walk right back up on there. So we didn't mean to intrude upon him, but he was very nice. We hope that you enjoyed, and give us a thumbs up if you liked it. And as always, we are Gringos R Us.
Expats with a plan. Remember,
we are doing it. You can too. Here's some other videos that you might like.